What's going on, guys? It's Walrus. How are the kids, the women, and how are the children? So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the ICESTORM update in Blacklight Retribution, which added new ammo, which I'm going to be telling you guys about the percentages of like the damage, telling you guys about if you should use it, and just letting you guys know what exactly you're getting yourself into using the new ammo. And I'm going to probably talk quickly about the new map and just the whole update in general. So before we get into that, I'm just going to say this is one of the best parts of Blacklight Retribution, in my opinion. Right here, we're like, we both have our HRVs going. I do and the other team does, so we can see each other through the walls. We know we're there, and we're just battling and battling and battling. It's one of my favorite parts about this game. And this is why I think, personally, this is probably the best first-person shooter out right now. Still, Destiny, Advanced Warfare, Battlefield, I don't care. I love this game. So the new ammos in the ICESTORM update were toxic ammo and incendiary ammo. Now on the PC version, there's actually an explosive ammo and a electronic ammo, I believe it's called, or electricity ammo, electro ammunition. Here we go. But we don't have those yet on the PS4. I don't know if they're coming. What I do know is that we have incendiary and toxic, and I'm gonna explain to you guys exactly what these ammos do, just for the pure fact that I don't really see that they're that useful, to be honest. I mean, I don't know, tell me what you guys think in the comments below, but here we go. So I'm going to read off the standard ammo, then the incendiary and toxic, or toxic and incendiary, and I'm going to leave a link to in the description below as to where I found this information. So standard ammunition. The default ammunition for all magazines. Standard ammunition does the listed damage on your weapon. Hitting an enemy in the head will deal 2 times damage. Hitting a hard suit weak spot will deal 10 times damage. Now here is toxic ammunition. This ammunition will deal 80% to targets that are unpoisoned, but 100% damage to targets that are poisoned. Unlike other types of ammunition, toxic ammo does half its damage initially, then the rest over a period of time. Note that an enemy cannot avoid damage by using any method of healing, and they will not heal back up to 50% damage when not being shot at until the full amount of damage has been dealt. Okay, now I'm going to read you guys incendiary ammo, then I'm going to give you my synopsis on the whole thing. So, this ammunition is the only type that will consistently damage a player for 110% of weapon damage under all circumstances. Incendiary rounds deal an initial 70% damage, then burn for an additional 40% damage, I believe over 3 seconds. Unlike toxic ammo, however, the burn damage can be avoided by using healing methods. Okay, so here's my synopsis on the 3 ammos. Say you're using a assault rifle that has 54 damage. If you're using the standard ammo will do 100% of that 54 damage on contact when it hits the body, and that's it. Now for toxic ammo, it will do 80% of that 54 damage. It will do 80% of that when it initially hits. But if the target you're hitting is already poisoned, the toxic ammo will do 100% damage. Now, the interesting thing is if you hit somebody, it poisons them with the toxic ammo, and when it does that, it takes away their life to the point where it can't be healed. Doesn't matter if you use a heal injector or you go to a depot and buy health. If you get hit with the toxic ammo, your life is lowered by that much, and you can't do anything about it. So that's one thing with the toxic ammo that is kind of interesting. But to be honest, in my opinion, I would just rather kill someone and shoot someone and kill them. I don't see the point of like shooting somebody and making their health go down. I don't know. It's kind of tricky. Now let me explain incendiary ammo. Incendiary ammo, you shoot somebody, it hits them, it does 70% of that hypothetical 54% or that 54 damage. It will do 70% of that damage, but an additional 3 seconds, which is what I believe I read on a different website. I don't remember the website. I have to search and find it. But for an additional 3 seconds, I believe it will do a 40% damage with the fire part of the incendiary. So you're going to do more damage with the incendiary, but it's going to take longer to kill them. And with toxic, you're doing less damage unless they're already poisoned, but you're taking away their health. If they get away, you're shooting them to get away, well, their health is going to be pretty much nothing, and they can't fix it. So they could die if if they don't have a heal injector and their health's going down, then if they don't heal inject themselves or buy health, they could die, or they could heal inject themselves and they still wouldn't be able to get up to 100% damage. So these two ammos are really interesting with the way the game works. I don't know if they're going to come out with a type of armor that's going to be able to counteract the ammos. I don't know how it's going to work. I don't know if they're going to come out with explosive or electric ammunition, which is what they had on the PC. But all I know is, to sum up in my opinion, I could see people maybe using toxic and incendiary ammo for different situations on different guns. But for me personally, I just stick with standard ammo because it does 100% of damage. It seems like it kills faster. I gotta play more. I'll give you guys some more gameplay, but it seems like to me it kills faster with standard ammunition, and that's just what I use personally. So anyway guys, that's what I found personally with the standard ammo. That's what I think. Those are my opinions. I read you guys the facts on how it works. If you liked the video, give it a like, comment, subscribe. More NBA 2K, Call of Duty, Blacklight, all that stuff coming in the future. Talk to you guys later. Goodbye.